Dan George with Taylor Bevan. Taylor, congratulations, 2-0. Tell me how it feels.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm buzzing. Yeah, just happy to get the job done again and a good stoppage win. So couldn't be happier.
There's great support for you in there as well. Did that kind of spur you on whilst you were going?
Yeah, definitely. I had good support for my debut, but I've had even more confidence to support me this time, which obviously massively, really appreciative of. Especially it being a Friday, a lot of people taking time off work to come up and support me. So yeah, I couldn't thank people more.
It was quite awkward kind of coming forward fast, throwing lots of combinations. What was going through your head as he was kind of flying forward like that?
Yeah, he's only had 2 fights, so there wasn't much like sort of footage of him. But I watched one of his fights, and he boxes like that in that fight as well. So I was sort of expecting it. I was just looking to ease myself into the fight, work off the jab, and then when I felt the time was right, let that rear uppercut go, and it was the right thing to do in the end, because that's ultimately what got him out of there.
Tell me about the nerves. Did you feel much nerves before your first pro fight, and how did it compare for this one at all?
Yeah, I think I felt a bit more nervous for this one for some reason. I don't know why, but the nerves. Obviously, I had nerves for the first one being my debut, a bit of pressure, but yeah, I had nerves again. But it's just something you got to deal with. Nerves can be a good thing. If you weren't nervous, then you probably struggle to get yourself up for the fight. So. Yeah, I had nerves again.
2 pro fights, what was it, like 4 rounds? The first one was the second round as well? Second round stoppage?
Both got stopped in the second round.
Yeah. As much as, you wanted to gain as much experience as possible, these quick and short stoppages, does that just mean you want to get out as much as possible to get as many rounds under your belt this year now?
Yeah, I think it means I can be out again soon, because that hasn't taken too much out of me. It's the training camps which probably take more out of me, but I'm just learning every week. So I've got a great team around me, and 2 great trainers in Sean McGoldrick and Colin Jones, and like I said, learning every week, just making sure I don't overdo it in training, and yeah, I'm happy to be out again in March and want to stay as active as I can this year.
And tell me what it's been like since you've joined Matchroom and Eddie Hearn turned pro. What's it been like working with these guys, and how's it kind of changed from the amateur game to now stepping into these kind of stages?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. It's a very professional team. All I've got to do is focus on the boxing. It's a massive team, and everyone helps me out. So all I've got to think about is putting on a good performance. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Tell me about your links to Southampton then, right? Because you're obviously Welsh, you represented Wales in the Commonwealth Games, but funnily enough, for people listening, we actually went to the same college together, did the same course back at Barton Peveril. Tell us about your kind of affiliation with the South and Southampton, because in terms of boxing, everyone knows the name Taylor Bevan down there as well.
Yeah, obviously, I was born in Southampton, grown up in Southampton. That's all my mates have come up from Southampton. London's not far for them to travel so well. I'm living in Cardiff now, so I feel like Cardiff and Southampton is both home at the moment, because when it comes to boxing, I've always boxed for Wales. People refer to me as Welsh. So yeah, I've got great support coming from Wales and Southampton.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie Hearn said shout out to Southampton coming through for you. Do you find that a lot you do? What are the kind of fans that are buying your tickets? Do they, people that know you, followed your journey, people that come to college as well, stuff like that?
Yeah, most of the tickets are sort of friends and family. All my mates have come up from home. They've come from Southampton where I've grown up. But I've sold quite a few tickets from Cardiff and Wales as well.
What do you want to achieve in 2025? Just staying active, getting more kind of fights? Tell us what the kind of to-do list is.
Yeah, staying active, just getting more rounds under my belt. Every fight's more experience, and going to stand me in good stead for the future to when it eventually comes to winning titles and things like that. Yeah, just as active as I can. I was going to stay in the gym between fights, so I'm always going to be ready to fight.
And just tell me a little bit about what was it like back in the days of college, Barton Peveril. Obviously heavy in your amateur career at that stage as well. Will you tell us a little bit about kind of what your weeks looked like, and you were going to college, training back in Wales, were you back in Southampton? What was the kind of schedule for you then?
The first year of college, I was just, well, I've sort of since being in school, I've trained sort of a couple of times a day. Even when I was at school, I'd run in the morning, come home, go boxing in the evening, and then when I got to college, I was still boxing in the English championships there, and I won a youth national title. And then the second year of college, I started training with the Wales squad. I won Welsh youth national title then. I was training sort of full time. I'd run in the morning. I'd go to college. I'd sometimes train at lunchtime at college, go and do some weights or something, and I'd be boxing training in the evening. So I feel like I've been full-time boxing training for most of my life, really. And then won the youth Welsh title on my second year of college, and then I got onto the Welsh full-time squad, and I only went into college twice a week, I think. So.
Nice one, mate. Well, best of luck for the rest of the year, and we look forward to tuning in.
Thank you very much.
Perfect.